and CEO of World Trade Center Utah. Thank you for joining us, Miles.
Emily, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
We appreciate having you. Okay, so tell us, what is the China Challenge Summit for all of us and those at home that don't know?
That's right. So the China Challenge Summit is an unprecedented gathering of the top experts on China anywhere in the country.
Wow.
It's happening here in Utah, June 9th at Utah Valley University. And it's an incredible opportunity for businesses, for policy leaders, just for people who are interested in understanding why China is so important to Utah and the nation to come and learn from the top leaders in the country on this important issue.
To have this national event here in Utah, speak to the significance of that, because that's a big deal.
It is. It's a huge deal, Emily. And first off, why are we doing this? As an organization, we exist to help Utah companies grow around the world. As we travel the state, we're working with companies of every size, from every industry, and from every corner of the state. And the number one issue that companies are having issues with or challenges with is China. And so really we're bringing in the top experts in the country to come to help our companies get access to actionable insights, to understand what is happening with China, why is it important to the United States, and what does that mean most importantly for their businesses. And how do we need to recalibrate what we're doing as businesses, as a state, as a community, as universities, to figure out how to navigate these challenging times and then move forward in a way that's going to be ultimately beneficial for companies, universities, individuals across the state, which ends up being great for the state as well.
It's something that you have to face in a discussion you have to have moving forward if we want to be successful in the country and worldwide. Tell us how Utah landed this
you know, it's interesting. World Trade Center Utah, our chair is John Huntsman Jr., former ambassador to China. I was talking to John a couple weeks ago, and he said, Miles, if any organization on earth had half of the speakers that are coming, that would be a home run. But we've got double that. And so John, being a China expert and being a leader in this area, was very helpful in us pulling together these top experts from all different aspects of looking at this challenge, and so we can come together and deliver this actionable insight. But I think it is very important to note that this is a national event that's taking place in Utah. But all of us in Utah get front row seats, and so we encourage anybody to go to the website, ChinaChallengeSummit.com. They can go, they can see the full agenda, all the speakers, and that's where they can go to register to be a part of this important conversation.
I wanted to ask, who does this apply to? Who can register to come to this? Do you have to have certain qualifications or be in certain avenues or career pathways, or what is that?
This is an important opportunity for anybody that's interested in any aspect of China.
Okay, cool.
So there is going to be a very much of business focus, but we're going to talk about policy and geopolitics. China is at the heart of every important issue that's happening for the rest of the century, and so it does us all well to get as smart as we can on this issue, so then we can think through what does that mean for us as good engaged citizens, but also what we do day to day, no matter what that may be.
Okay, speak before we go. We only have about 30 seconds left, but tell us about the speakers who will be there so that those that are sitting at home interested know exactly what to expect.
We have John Huntsman Jr., we've got Matt Pottinger, who's led out China policy for the past 4 years, senior executives from Microsoft, Intel, TSMC, one of the top semiconductor manufacturers in the world, the top Wall Street Journal reporter focused on China. She will be here as well. And so people go to the website, but as you look through that, again, it is an incredible list of people. And I'll note very quickly, all these speakers have waived the typical speaker fees because they recognize how important it is for all of us to come together to have these public conversations. And so that is going to be important for all of us here in Utah, but across the nation and really around the world.
Okay, so this is a free event for those that register.
So for those that register, let me clarify on that. We're working hard to cover the hard costs, and so it is a paid event. We want, on the website, you can see anybody, if the payment is an issue or an obstacle to participating, they can reach out to us, and we are working hard for sponsors to get scholarships and grant funding for companies. What I meant was the speakers themselves are waiving their typical fees, which are allowing us to reduce the cost to everybody who's going to come and participate.
Okay, a very, very unique opportunity for us here in Utah. Again, say the dates and the website, and then we'll head on.
ChinaChallengeSummit.com, June 9th at Utah Valley University.
Thank you so much again, Miles Hansen, President and CEO of World Trade Center Utah. We appreciate your time here today.
Thanks, Emily. Appreciate it.
All right, coming up, we are talking about Meta's new augmented VR glasses, virtual reality glasses. ABC4's Glenn